Kapla, Captains. I am your host, Brent Justice, and welcome to my gaming channel, Just Gaming for Us. I'm in the game Star Trek Online today, and I am going to play the next new featured episode that has been in the new update called A House Divided. This update came out on June 30th of 2020, and I am playing all the new content that is in A House Divided. In the very first video, I did The Center Cannot Hold, so we already played that mission and learned what that was all about. Ja'ula basically just attacking system after system, and we had to go after her forces. And now we're going to get to the second mission called the Khitomer Discord. I have not played this yet, so this will be fun and new for me to see. Again, this is part of the new update called A House Divided, as this is the year of the Klingon as far as Cryptic is concerned, as they update Klingon content. So we're getting Klingon-oriented content, and this is fun. So these are two new featured missions. Please check out the first one if you haven't seen it yet. But let's get on with the Khitomer Discord. Again, I am playing on the same character I did in the last one. This is my main KDF character. She's a Orion female. Her name is Romana. She is an engineer. The Khitomer Discord. High crimes are committed and treason is rampant as you are thrust into the escalating conflict in the Klingon Empire.
It appears the hunt for Ja'ula may come to an end soon. Our latest intel indicates she's operating out of 4 key sectors, including Khitomer. I've dispatched operatives to 3 of those sectors, but I want you to check out Khitomer personally. I'm sending General Martok with you. If she's there, I want the Alliance's best to take her down and bring an end to this civil war.
So Martok is coming with us.
To take her alive. But if she forces your hand, give her that traitor's death she deserves.
I actually hope this is the end of Ja'ula. I'm tired of the Ja'ula storyline. I'm ready for this to come to an end, and I hope this is that end. So it looks like dual nanopulse mechleths are the award for this mission, the special award. And of course this goes toward
serve the Empire well.
This goes toward the event progress for the Red Angel suit that is currently in progress. Go to events here, and the Red Angel suit is the reward for what this is part of, the special event A House Divided. You can play The Center Cannot Hold, Khitomer Discord, which we're playing now, the new TFO, Best Served Cold, or the Patrols, Klingon Civil War. And so, of course, we are doing Khitomer Discord right now. So this says the Empire State. Where is that? Go to the Khitomer System in the Beta Quadrant and arrest the terrorist Ja'ula. Okay, so this is in the Beta Quadrant, the Khitomer System. Let's just transwarp straight there from the ground even, so that we can move on with the mission. Okay, so we are in the Khitomer System now. There it is, which is located over here. So here's Kronos right here. Then up here is the Khitomer System.
You made it. Good. In times like this, every warrior needs someone they can trust at their side. And when fighting the Mokai, someone to watch their back as well.
Good to see you too, General.
Cogran's here in that fancy new Alliance ship of his, flying Overwatch. Perhaps he's picked up some intel that could help us track down the Matriarch.
Let's find out. Helm, set a course to the Khitomer's location.
Give my regards to the ferryman. Patach!
If the Mokai want to fight, then a fight they shall have.
Well,
to battle!
Of course, we're going straight to battle. Didn't expect anything less.
And find this lackey.
failed.
Well, they all warped away. Guess they don't want to fight then. Hail the Khitomer.
Welcome to Khitomer. As you can see, the rebels are keeping us busy here. Skirmishers warping in to test our mettle. They have not found us lacking. As for Ja'ula, we've picked up some chatter recently. Nothing verified, but
What is it?
intelligence thinks she's in space, under cloak, planning her next attack. But the chatter suggests she may be planet-side, working with people friendly to her cause. A bold move if it's true. I suggest sending a team to the surface to investigate. Hawk Nuch Care!
Consider every possibility. Yes, good advice.
We're picking up some erratic readings from the outer part of the sector. Could be more skirmishers trying to sneak in and sink their blades in our backs. We'll deal with it. You should keep looking for the matriarch. Good hunting. And tread carefully. A nest of diplomats can be a dangerous place.
When the Ferengi say the bigger the smile, the sharper the knife, I believe they had diplomats in mind.
Okay.
I know some people down there. We might be able to get some intel out of them, provided they don't bore us to death with their witless banter.
And that's a risk we'll have to take, I'm afraid. See you planetside. So we're going down to the ground for this mission. Because the last one had a lot of space battle.
This is Alliance Command. We've been expecting you. Your away team is cleared for transport to the diplomatic chambers, at your convenience.
Sure, let's head down. We're taking our full away team, so I imagine there will be ground combat here, finally.
Let's check in. Tedious, but necessary. The front desk officer might have some insight on the Ja'ula situation as well. They see every face that comes in here. Officially, at least. This building used to be a monument to Klingon glory. Much has changed.
Is this the receptionist? No, that is not. So we have Alliance, we have Starfleet here too. Yeah, this is an Alliance area. Starfleet, Klingons, etc.
Welcome to the diplomatic chambers. Several delegates are present to discuss the Mokai Rebellion in the Chamber of Alliance nearby.
Speaking of Mokai, rumor has it Ja'ula might be on the grounds.
That is an interesting rumor, considering that several blood feuds have been declared against House Mokai. I would find that unlikely, not to mention messy.
I see, and where can we find the delegates?
You will find the Klingon delegation in the central area of the Chamber of Alliance. It is flanked on the left and right by the Romulan and Federation delegations, respectively. The delegation from the Dominion can be found across from the Klingons until their formal section is completed.
Ooh, so the Dominion have their own place here too.
Let's see what the delegates know.
Okay, so we're gonna have to do a lot of
The
dialogue,
Chamber
it looks
of
like.
Alliance is a couple of rooms ahead of us.
So we gotta speak with the Alliance representatives, Klingon representatives, Federation, Romulan, and Dominion. So I guess this might be a dialogue-heavy mission. The last one was a lot of combat, space combat. I was looking forward to a lot of ground combat maybe in this one, but sounds like we're going to have a lot of dialogue first. Well, that's just the way it is, I guess. So which one am I supposed to go to first? Klingon. Speak with Alliance, huh? Klingon. But which one is the Alliance? Ambassador Sugahara, Klingon. Well, I don't know which one is the Alliance. So we're just gonna go this way.
So, this is the Chamber of Alliance.
Well, I guess I found it.
It wasn't long ago that it was called the Chamber of Conquest.
I spent many a night in here, drinking blood wine and singing songs to honor the glorious dead, heroes all. Those days are gone. Conquest has given way to alliance, to diplomacy.
Yeah, do you see anyone you recognize here?
Several. I know 3 of the 4 delegates here. Some more than others, but enough to get their ear and see what they know about Ja'ula's whereabouts.
Which one of the 4 don't you know?
The one from the Dominion. They must have assigned a new Vorta. I don't recognize this one. You'd better do the talking. Vorta and I do not always get along.
Understood. Let's see if anyone knows anything useful. Yeah, so we are going to have to go in here and talk to everyone.
This chose to be our representative?
I don't know where to start exactly, but might as well just start right here.
Kavar, the famous hero, and the infamous General Martok. Tell me, what brings the likes of you to this glorified double hall? If I know Martok, and I do, it isn't to chew ligament and rattle on about the price of tula berries.
Have you heard anything about Ja'ula being on Khitomer?
Ja'ula? Pah! That craven witch doesn't have the spine to show her face. Even in a place like this, she's not even a true Mokai. She married into the house to get her pathetic father out of debt. The only member of that line worth anything was Takuvma. Glory to his name.
And yet there are rumors she's here.
Yes, well, you didn't hear this from me. But there's a reason the Mokai harlot still draws breath. And it isn't her good looks. She has powerful friends. Some of them spend a lot of time on Khitomer, if you follow my meaning. So, mind your words around here. They could make their way to her ears. And we can't have that, can we?
Thank you, Ambassador. Ambassador Garku. Let's talk to the...
This one looks particularly smug, even
Dominion.
for a Vorta.
On behalf of the Founders and of the Dominion they created, I welcome you. Tell me, how may I be of assistance?
Have you heard anything about Ja'ula being seen in this area?
What a fascinating question. Can you imagine how chaotic it would be in this hallowed hall if that were so? I honestly don't know who would kill her first, though I suppose the logical choice would be a member of the Klingon delegation.
Perhaps you've heard something off the record?
I'm afraid I'm not one to give consideration to rumors and idle gossip. I am a Vorta, after all. We prefer to operate in the realm of fact and truth. I do wish you success in your endeavors, however.
Thank you, Ambassador. Got an interesting haircut. Very modern for a Vorta, I guess. Okay, well that didn't help. Who is next? Talk to the Federation and then the Romulans? I don't know if the
Federation wing
order
is
matters.
up these steps.
Yeah, oh, we got 2 Federation members to talk to. Who is this one? Let's start here.
General Martok, on behalf of the United Federation of Planets, welcome. How may I be of assistance?
I'm investigating the whereabouts of Matriarch Ja'ula. What can you tell me?
Well, she's been a topic of spirited debate here for some time now. Her recent actions at Konos and Kuvat have placed the Empire into a state of civil war, after all. As to her whereabouts, Starfleet is doing all it can to find her and bring her to justice. But she is quite elusive, as one would expect from the leader of House Mokai. I am afraid I have no idea where she might be.
And unofficially?
I have no comment in that regard. Though should the Federation's position on the matter change, I will be quite happy to let you know.
Well, so far, nobody has been of a help to me.
Hello. It's hard to believe this is real sometimes. Consider, 2 years ago, the Klingons and the Federation were at war. The Romulan Republic was in its infancy, and the Dominion was a vast silent enigma.
Yes.
And now, we have a grand alliance spanning across all 4 quadrants. a symbol of galactic diplomacy at its finest. This place was once a symbol of conflict and conquest. Now, it is a beacon to all, a tribute to peace and friendship.
For some, certainly. For others, old memories die hard.
Perhaps. I prefer to see Khitomer as a statement. Despite the great threats from forces like the Borg, the Iconians, and the Herc, when we stand together, we survive the storm.
And what of the current threat?
Matriarch Ja'ula, Alliance efforts to bring her to justice and end her campaign of terror are in full effect, as you know. We've come too far together to see a misguided warrior from a darker time bring it all crashing down around us. We will prevail, my friend. Count on it.
I hope you're right, Ambassador. Okay, that didn't help either. Let's go talk to the Romulans.
The Romulan wing is up these steps.
Getting some lag rubber banding there. That's fun.
Greetings. I take it from the scowl on General Martok's face that this is not a social call. What brings you here today?
We're trying to track down Ja'ula.
Ah, yes. The name on so many lips these days. Fascinating woman. I suspect she'd make a good Romulan. After a visit to the tailor, of course. As for her whereabouts, I must disappoint you. I haven't the slightest idea where she is, and more's the pity. There's a considerable bounty on her head. Enough to buy a small moon, I'm told.
Are you certain? We've good reason to think she's here.
As a child, I had good reason to think my grandfather was blown up by James Kirk in the neutral zone. Only later did I learn he died in an alley after an ill-advised life choice involving a senator's mistress. You can see why my parents chose to tell me he died a hero, sometimes we delude ourselves to avoid unpleasant truths. And such delusion can spread like wildfire in times of crisis.
Thank you, Ambassador.
She
Well,
is here.
that
I'm
didn't
sure
help.
of it. We just need to keep digging. I believe it's time to escalate things. Let's go straight to the top, to the chairman himself. He's a crafty old schemer. If anyone knows, it'll be him.
Okay, let's go to the
Wide
chairman.
smiles, all of them. Their knives must be sharp indeed.
Shiny floor. I like the floor. It's a nice symbol too, actually. Is it supposed to be like Starfleet and Klingons together or something like that? It's a cool logo. It is actually really cool.
Greetings, gentle beings. Until now, I have only known you by reputation. I am pleased to finally meet you both face to face. I've received word from Kronos regarding your mission here. How can I help?
Well, recent intel suggests Ja'ula is operating on Khitomer.
That would be unsettling if it were true. My security staff takes great care in their vetting procedures. If Matriarch Ja'ula has spies in our ranks, they'd know about it. I would know about it. Sadly, I think you're chasing your tail on this one.
That remains to be seen.
What's this? I think you need to see this. It just came through on all channels.
Yes, let's see it. What is it?
There was a time when I believed my brother's cry of "Remain Klingon" was unnecessary. That no true Klingon would need such a reminder. But now I know the truth of it. Then and now. There are those who have forgotten what it means to be Klingon.
You don't even look Klingon.
The tyrant, Jempak, seeks prosperity for his house alone, and tosses scraps to those he deems loyal. He has forgotten what it means to be Klingon. It is a lesson I am happy to teach him. In battle! Join me, and you can do the same. Join me, and together we can show Jempak what it means to be warriors. What it means to have honor. what it means to be Klingon.
Impressive speech. This is the break we needed. That signal didn't come from space. She's planet-side. Somewhere. So much for the chairman's vetting procedures, eh?
If it's a local signal, we can trace it.
We must act quickly. Start the trace in here. See what we can find.
Okay, trace signal.
You need to actually move to get a new signal.
I've got to move around and trace the signal, huh?
The signal is getting stronger.
Oh, cool. This is a new mechanic. Kind of points you in the way you need to go to trace the signal. That's cool.
This is a localized signal relay unit. Clever. We're getting warmer, but we're not there yet. It looks like the signal's coming from within the Chamber of Alliance.
So we need to... Oh, it's back this way? I'm gonna have to, like, scan this way and here?
We should check the Chamber of Alliance for the broadcast signal.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. Where the big green circle's at. And then follow where this leads us.
The signal is getting stronger.
I see. That's cool.
The signal is getting stronger.
That's a new graphic, too. I haven't seen that graphic yet in this game.
The signal is getting stronger. The signal is getting stronger. The signal is getting stronger.
This way.
The signal is getting stronger.
This way. Oh, I'm getting a lot of lag.
You need to actually move to get a new signal.
Getting a lot of rubber banding and lag right now playing.
The signal is getting stronger.
Over here then?
The signal is getting stronger.
No, this way. Oh, maybe this thing?
Another relay unit. Typical Mokai deception. Let's see that. If I'm reading this right, the signal is coming from the Gallery of Honor.
So now we're just basically chasing this thing down. Backtracking the way we came. Look at that lag and rubber banding. Oh, it's crazy. Don't know why. It's the middle of the day. It shouldn't be doing that.
The signal is getting stronger.
The game, at least. It's a cryptic problem. Oh, that's cool. It moves as you move. Wait a minute.
The signal is getting stronger.
Okay, that's kind of cool. I like that effect.
Have you seen this?
The signal is getting stronger. The signal is getting stronger.
Is it this guy?
The signal is getting stronger.
Nope. It is this way. Dang, that rubber banding is crazy.
Interesting. This relay unit is getting a signal from below us, in the underchambers. There's an access stairway that goes down there nearby. It's behind one of the doors in the arrival courtyard.
Ah. I don't think I've ever been down there before in the bottom. So that's a new location. I like that.
Here. This door should take us downstairs.
Oh, cool. We're going downstairs. Yeah, this is new. Being able to come down here is new. But I am getting a lot of rubber banding.
The last time I was down here, I'd had too much to drink and thought I was on my way to the transporter room.
I take it you found something else instead?
Let's just say it's easy to get lost down here and leave it at that. Know this. There are plenty of dark places down here where Ja'ula and her forces could be hiding. Keep your weapon ready. If there's one thing Mokai love, It's a good ambush.
So maybe this is where we're finally going to have some combat. Looking forward to it. Maybe, in fact, right here.
Found enemy target. Stop them!
Martok! Why are you here?
We're here for the matriarch. Where is she?
You're making a huge mistake!
What kind of weapon is that? That's a weird thing, isn't it?
Martok, you of all people should
Frictionless
know that
particle
Champak is
spill.
unworthy to rule. You carry the blade of Kalis. You led warriors against the Herc. Why do you follow such a dishonorable Bichnuch?
What the heck is frictionless particle spill? I have never seen that power in my life. That's a new one on me. It like causes you to... It's like an oil slick. That's crazy.
Kalis he is not, but Champak has preserved the Empire through many a conflict. I may not like him, but I respect him.
He has preserved the Empire by making us the lackeys of the Federation. When the Herc returned, he hid behind his throne. That is not the way of a true Klingon. You should fight at Juula's side, instead of begging for scraps at Champak's table like a toothless old targ.
Well, that's enough. Juula, where can... that's enough. Juula, where can we find her?
Do you take me for a Venturi? I will not betray the matriarch to the likes of you, Takeh!
Fine, General. I think Klingon prisoners should be held on your ship. Have this one beamed to the brig.
Stubborn fool, but loyal. We're going to have to keep looking. Let's start with that door over there. Looks like the only unlocked one in here.
Okay. This one? No, not this one. Yeah, I don't know why, but the lag and the rubber banding is so bad right now in the game, and it should not be. Don't know what's going on, but sorry guys, just gonna have to bear with it, because it's not me, it's not my internet connection, it's Cryptic's. It's on Cryptic's end. Accessing security consoles. View camera 1.
I truly love the architecture here. Whoever made it has a great eye for the, I want to say, warrior mystique here. Oh yes, the warrior mystique.
Okay, we can spy on everyone. That's interesting.
What's a purple people dropper?
What's a purple people dropper? What? I have no idea.
A most delicious beverage. It's a mixture of Romulan ale and blood wine. You can tell if it has been mixed correctly by the shade of purple it becomes. I've yet to find a human who can drink a properly made one and keep standing.
Interesting.
This place. The food is terrible. The liquor is a joke. And everyone wants to argue about something. Yes, the last part is a delight, but the rest? Inconceivable.
And he's a Tellarite, right? So they like that.
I must admit that there is some wisdom in what Juula said today. The fact that Martok still breathes tells me Champak became Chancellor through dishonorable means. I will listen to what she has to say. Where does she want to meet?
Uh-oh.
The chairman's aide is a close confidant of Juula's. Talk to him, and he will make the arrangements. Get ready for Mokai paranoia. You'll be blindfolded, unarmed. They even carry you so you can't count your steps. I did hear someone using a door passcode at one point, but that's to be expected.
You'd be paranoid too if half the Empire was looking to send you to Stovacor the hard way. I will speak to Casseneta's aide then. Try not to catch any bugs down there in the dark, old friend.
Sounds like we need to get our hands on that passcode. That Karuk we beamed to my brig probably knows it, but we don't have time to get it out of him.
Any ideas?
That band of Mokai we dealt with aren't likely to be the only rebels down here. Let's keep looking around. I'll wager we find more, and when we do, we'll just have to be very persuasive.
Okay, well, let's do it then. More combat, search for Jula. Can we go this way? No. What an interesting area, though. Can't go that way. Can we go this way?
Old Casenita is one of Lady Jaula's puppets. I'm sure of it.
Thought there was someone right around the corner. There's not. Wonder who's speaking then. Maybe there's people above us? That must be it. Well, I can't go this way, apparently. Looks like I need to go this way, but I cannot. Well, none of these doors go anywhere. Do I have to go back out, maybe? I need to get to the other side, though. How does one do that? Maybe I literally have to go back upstairs and come down the other side? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Wonder where this goes. Oh, it goes upstairs. Yeah, I bet I have to go down the other side. Kind of annoying that they don't connect, though. No, I can't go through this door. Maybe I go up here. Thought I was supposed to stay down there below, but I'm not sure. Now, I think I'm supposed to be down there, but none of the doors worked, so I don't know what the deal was. Well, let's go back down there and try it again. Sorry, I don't exactly know where to go. Don't know if I'm supposed to go back into those main chambers. I don't know. See, that door doesn't open. This door does. This way I have been. See, these places don't go anywhere. This door goes nowhere. Can't go through there. I can go this way, but I can't open that. I can't do anything with that. Can't do anything there. This door doesn't open. This door does not open. This does nothing. The only other way to go is this way. This door does nothing. Maybe this door? Oh, it's... Oh. Did I not try... Did I not try that door?
Enemy targets on sensors.
I thought I had tried that door. Well, sorry guys. Got a little turned around there. Now I think we're headed in the right direction. Well, where does this go? That goes somewhere.
Do not let them pass. We must protect Ja'ula.
I thought I had tried this door too.
Such loyalty.
Whatever.
Enemy target on sensors.
There's that slick again. Is that like a Mokai power that they have? It's so weird. I've never seen that thing before. Interrogate the Rebel. What rebel? This one that's just standing here?
I have nothing to say to you. If you're going to kill me, let me die a warrior's death. In Ja'ula's name!
Why does she deserve such loyalty from you?
Bavat brought dishonor to the house. Everyone within it suffered. We were shunned, cast out, abandoned. Like her brother before her, Ja'ula is giving the dishonored a chance for redemption. I will fight and die for her if it brings back honor to my house.
I see.
You are a prisoner now, but you need not be a prisoner without honor. We require the security passcode. If you give it to us now, I will protect you from Gempok's wrath.
I do not wish to spend my days in the depths of Rurapente. If you swear to protect me, I will tell you where you could get the code.
Okay.
And mine. Once we have what we need, you will be released from the Rotaran's brig.
Very well. There is a Mokai officer stationed closer to Ja'ula's sanctum. One of Ja'ula's best. He has what you seek. One last thing. Warrior to warrior. Do not destroy Ja'ula. You must know her cause is just. Give her a chance to prove it.
Alright, we shall see. Another prisoner for transport.
There's more to Ja'ula than I believed. She clearly inspires loyalty in her own forces, and has convinced many others to forsake their own house and follow hers. I'm picking up life signs. They aren't far from here. That's probably where the Mokai officer is hiding.
Let's move out. Apparently not in this direction, though. Or maybe in this direction? I don't know. These maps are a little confusing through here. I guess I'm looking for green doors. I think that's what that means. So I guess we do go backwards here. I'm looking for green doors. This is just leading us back, though, isn't it?
We must defend
Nope.
the inner sanctum!
It's leading us right here.
Well, at least we know we're on the right path.
Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power.
Interrogate the Rebel.
Listen closely, Mokai. I am running out of time and patience, which puts you in an unpleasant situation. I require the security passcode, and you are going to give it to me. As they used to say in the old days, choose your pain.
Poor General Martok, fatigued by the weight of his villainy. Go scream at the wind, old man. I have nothing for you but insult and scorn.
Arrogant and unwise.
That hole in your face is making noise, Totsa. It is irritating. If I could get my hands on you, I'd silence it forever.
Do you have the code or not?
I do, but I'd sooner dwell in Grethel than give it up to Baktag like you. And you, Martok, lackey of Jimpak. How toothless you are, serving that piece of worshak. You should have stayed in Korg's prison if you wanted a life of dishonor. It would have been safer for you, old man.
I'd advise you to stop taunting the general while you're able.
You're wasting your breath. He's chosen his pain, and I'm going to deliver it to him.
Last chance, I'd talk if I were you.
You're bluffing. There is no honor in beating a captured prisoner.
There's no honor in being a captured prisoner. Are you ready for eternity in Grethor?
You're serious? I can see it in your eyes. You're both willing to dishonor yourselves to get what Jimpak wants. Kiach!
Passcode, now.
Very well. I'll give you what you want.
Wow. He gave up pretty easily. 885. Wise choice. Beam this one directly to Brig.
That console must be nearby. Search the surrounding area.
Here we go. Okay, well, we know what it is. It's 885.
Your bloodthirst has caused enough trouble.
My bloodthirst is what keeps us alive.
We're just standing there watching.
Not spineless Gah, or have you forgotten?
Consider your next words to me very carefully, Akka, for they may be your last.
I hope we're not interrupting anything important.
Huh. Okay, I guess we fight?
The fabled General Martok.
Nope, we talk.
The man who should be Chancellor. What a disappointment you are! Have you come to bring me to justice? You and your lackeys? More fools chasing Jimpok's blood money?
Surrender while you can.
Surrender? To the likes of you? I think you overestimate your chances.
Surrender or fight if you have the spine for it.
You are on the wrong side of history here.
This is someone who fired on defenseless civilians.
Shield losing power. Personal shield losing power.
Well, I guess I beat him. I guess I did. Beat him down enough.
Foolish
anyway.
woman! I've had enough of your weakness. It's time!
They all just beamed away. I mean, nope, they beamed more people in. What is that? Who is
Kill
that
them all.
guy? What was,
Experience these.
was that? A Klingon ninja?
You will pay for this!
Who is that? Oh, and since when are there Klingon ninjas?
Enemy targets uncensored.
Hey. Beat him pretty easily. I mean, yeah, we beat him real easily, but they got away, I guess?
That filthy, lying Tuck! I will send him torn and bleeding to the deepest depths of Grethor! He may have swayed some of my crew with his words, but not all. Not yet. I need to leave this place and secure my ship!
So I'm not sure what just happened here. So we had a Klingon ninja beam in. A car beamed in a bunch of people. They're not with Ja'ula. They are doing their own thing. I'm not sure because she was fighting them. And so he's like taking over. So basically a car betrayed Ja'ula. That's the vibe I'm getting, I guess. Didn't see it coming, but a little odd. Okay, you seem to be forgetting that you're our prisoner.
We don't have time for your games, fool! If I don't secure my ship, and quickly, Akar will. And you've already seen what he will do with the mycelial weapon. Yes, it was he who gave the order to fire on Kuvat, not I!
So now all of a sudden Ja'ula's being made not so much of a bad guy, and they're making Akar the bad guy, putting the blame on him. That seems to be it. Kind of came out of nowhere. A little abrupt there. Okay, what do you mean? Over Kuvat a
My
week
lady,
earlier.
the battle goes poorly. We must withdraw.
Let's leave them something to deal with while we do. Gunner, target the shipyard and fire the weapon!
Belay that order. Target the city as we discussed.
Yes, cousin.
Cousin.
Gunner, what have you done? I ordered you to target the shipyard!
Dishonorable backtag!
That city! The civilians!
There were no civilians on Kuvat, my lady. There were only Klingons, and all Klingons are warriors. You would be wise to remember that. Now every warrior in the Empire will know the price of standing against you.
And what price will we pay for this, Akar? And will we pay it here, or in Grethor?
If we are victorious, it would be a small price to...
Enough! Get us out of here! Maximum warp! Now!
Huh. Yeah, so that's what they're doing then. They're making her seem like
This Akar,
she's
he's
not
a
so
schemer.
bad.
We need to make sure he doesn't get control of that glorious relic Ja'ula calls a ship before it's too late. Let's get out of here. We'll figure out what to do with the matriarch later.
Okay, well, we'll talk about that at the end. Yeah, let's find a way out and continue.
More Mokai tricks. Contact your ship. See if they can beam us out of here.
We have Ja'ula. Beam us up. We can't get a lock on you. Something is causing interference.
It's a shielding system with a rapidly alternating phase pattern. The only people who know how to bypass it are Akar, my transporter chief, and me. If you want to beam out of here, you're going to need my help. Release me, and you shall have it.
Of course.
Perhaps I can be of assistance?
Who are you? Adepta? I have no idea. Who are you?
My lady, I am glad I was able to find you. The situation has grown worse.
Well, I thought, wait a minute. I thought it had an alternating pattern thing, and you couldn't beam out. So how did she beam in? What? My lady, have you joined forces with Ja'ula too?
Why wouldn't I? She is the matriarch of House Mokai. And until her return, I was the last of House Mokai. She is my liege. We can discuss my lineage later. The enemy is moving and does not care about such things.
Agreed. What the heck is going on?
Jimpok has brought a fleet above Khitomer, and Akar has transferred the mycelial weapon from the Lucara to Jimpok's flagship.
Agreed. You, Adetpa. You managed to get in here, Surely you know how to get out.
Yeah.
I managed to get in here before Akar activated the shield. I'm just as trapped in here as you are, Martok. I do believe the matriarch has offered you a viable solution to our little dilemma, however.
No, wait a minute. She beamed
If
in
I were you,
after.
I'd take her up on it.
She clearly beamed in after Akar set the shield, because our ship was not able to lock onto us and beam out. That happened first, and then she beamed in. So, hello, continuity error. Looks like we have a problem. She's our prisoner.
Listen, I could have shot you and Martok in your foolish heads while you were trying to open that door. You'd be dead, and your prisoner and I would be on our way to safety. We're beyond that now, yes? We now share common goals. Let her go, and help us put an end to Akar. After that, if you want to duel to the death or some such nonsense, we will be happy to oblige you.
Very well. For now, we have the same goals.
Come with me. This building has many secrets. Let's get out of here, shall we?
You never told me about a back door.
You didn't ask. Be thankful I thought of it,
Sure,
A Mokai
okay.
artisan designed these tunnels. Their secrets are ours alone. Hold! I want to be sure the other side is clear.
With all these red dots,
We're
I don't
good.
think it is.
Let's go!
I don't know. There's a lot of red dots over here. Might want to double check that. I'm supposed to follow her. Where'd she go?
How did you get past Akar security?
I've forgotten more about security than Akar will ever learn, my lady.
You never fail to impress.
There's a lot of red dots there.
Jupok's forces are ahead.
Well, he's on my side. I'm on his side.
Champak wants them all dead! No exceptions!
Wait, why would Jim Pop want me dead?
Slaughter. Jupok has gone mad. He's no better than a fakiri.
Well, that makes no sense. Why does Jimpock want us dead? Things are just changing randomly way too fast here for no reason. Fight the Klingons.
My warriors, they are outnumbered!
Not for long.
Why am I fighting all the Klingons all of a sudden?
When people learn what happened here, Chamber will have no allies.
Losing power.
I do not understand why Jimpock wants us dead. What did we do? The story has gone off the rails, folks. I don't know what's going on anymore. The story has gone so crazy all of a sudden. It's shifting tones and shifting loyalties like very quickly.
Even his own
for
men
no
aren't
reason.
spared. Champak won't get away with this.
I don't understand. So now all of a sudden we're allies with Jaula? What? Huh?
What is the old saying? The enemy of my enemy.
We're far from friends, Jaula. Let's leave it at allies for now.
A fitting term. Very well. Let's get to... Wait. Transporters. Jempak and Hakar are sending reinforcements.
Why is Jempak and Hakar... Wait a minute. Why are Jempak and Hakar all of a sudden allies? I thought Hakar was wanting Jaula to be in power. That's why he destroyed the surface of that planet, or that city, so that no one would go after her, or no one would not listen to her. Why is all of a sudden Hakar on Jempak's side, and Jempak with Hakar? I don't know what's happening. I am so lost. What?
Jempak sent Jarad, loyal but expendable.
Martok, stand down, or I will end you, old man!
Captain Jarad, I see your habit of choosing poor allies continues.
Follow me, unless you lack the will to fight!
Why is he leading me away? This is weird. This is really weird.
You're better than this, Jarad. Don't dishonor yourself.
You dare speak to me of dishonor? Die!
So be it.
Where'd he go?
Die well, Jarad!
He was running away. Why is he running away?
What is the meaning of this?
Jempak sent down some trash. We're disposing of it.
Flanking damage detected.
I have no idea what is happening, but let's talk to the chairman.
What is going on? Outward comms have been jammed. Klingon forces are beaming down and attacking civilians. Matriarch, you said something like this wouldn't happen. I should have never agreed to shelter you here.
So he was in on that too. We should have known your security was far too lax after all.
Save your petty judgment for someone who cares. Jempak has been a problematic leader for some time now. I thought Jaula could remove him from power with a minimum of bloodshed. Clearly, I thought wrong.
Now who's being judgmental?
Enough! We need to deal with this before it escalates beyond our control, if it hasn't already.
No, it definitely has.
Jempak is up to something here, and he doesn't want any witnesses.
Why is Jempak all of a sudden the enemy?
Chairman, give the evacuation order and then head to the transporter room. We will get you out of here in one piece if we can.
Now all of a sudden I'm allies with Jaula, and Jempak's the enemy. What? It flipped around, upside down. Are they... what's happening? Is that the mycelial weapon? Or something different? No, I think that's mycelial. Well, everybody's being ripped apart. That's nice. I better run.
Come. This is no way to die.
What is happening?
Yeah. Get moving. Go. Run!
Run. Go.
Oh.
Get to the transporter.
I'm running. Everybody, follow.
Kill every witness to these crimes. Dead warriors.
Oh, I gotta
tell
help
no
people.
tales.
Enemy targets on
Then we must save anyone we can.
Send your officers ahead. Don't risk their lives.
I'm supposed to save people.
Watch out for Elachi!
Elachi? What are they doing here? Oh my goodness, this is weird. I think I missed a person. They're dead. They are dead.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Well, I did not rescue all the civilians. I've already failed in that. And this thing's getting closer. And I fear that's not a good thing.
Keep moving, or you're dead.
So, yeah, okay, I guess whatever accolade or whatever I'm supposed to get for helping everyone, I've already failed. But I'll go ahead and get as many as I can anyway. Well, it's taken a very long time to heal them. And then the Elachi, why are they here? The angry Elachi. Where are my bridge officers at? Are they all dead? I am so confused. There was some guy up here to save, but look at that. They're dead. They're dead. Can't help them now. Yeah, there's no way I can save everybody.
You need to keep moving.
Takes a very long time to help them. Not sure what it gets you, but I am not gonna be able to save everybody, that's for sure. Then for some reason the Elachi are here and you gotta fight them too. It's pretty crazy. Why isn't Jula helping? She could help save these people. Why am I the only one that's saving everybody?
Enemy targets on sensors.
What are you guys doing?
Personal shield.
Almost there. Keep moving.
Well, I did not get everybody, but I got as many as I could, so...
Cha! The transporters have been scrambled by Jampok's forces. I can get them working again, but I need some time. I would rather not beam into a bulkhead or get duplicated.
More Elachi are coming. Defend Adetpa!
Enemy targets on sensors.
Now would be a good time.
It's getting closer. We're running out of time.
Hold fast! I've almost got it! Got it! Transporting, now!
Wow, we barely made it out. I mean, barely.
What happened
That was
here?
crazy.
Champak has dishonored himself and his house, and this attack will be avenged.
Yes, we need to take action, and quickly.
At last, the two of you see the truth of things. You see who the true enemy is. That enemy lies in wait for us, and he has the mycelial weapon. We must deal with him before he uses it again. Agreed?
Okay.
I knew Champak was a schemer, but this? Ah! I have no words.
His dishonor is great,
I know this is
and he
this
aims
time.
to make it ours.
People
as
you
well.
rescued wanted you to
Then
have
we
this.
must
You
end him
rescued
before he
11
succeeds.
survivors. Each
Yes,
sent over 50
something
dilithium
I
ore.
should have done a long time ago.
Agreed. Let's finish him together.
Okay, so we could have... I want to go back and replay this and try to save everyone. I think that would be interesting. Okay, so now we're allies with Jula. That's interesting.
Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
So, you have joined forces with the Mokai barbarian, eh? You would stand against me and the Empire? So be it. I will give you all a traitor's death.
I guess, well, the only traitor here is you, Champak.
You will pay for
Apparently,
this attack. I swear it.
all of
So
a
you're an
sudden...
idiot and a liar. The weapon is in your hands, fool.
Yes, my men took it from your ships after your heinous attack on
Target's shields
Khitomer.
have failed.
Lie all you want, coward. The truth will be heard.
Target's shields have failed.
Oh, hello, Alliance ships.
We came as fast as we could. I need a situation report. What is going on here?
The unthinkable, Captain. You need to...
Be silent. Captain Cogran. These traitors have betrayed the Alliance. They have joined House Mokai and launched an attack on Khitomer. You can see the results. None have survived. They must pay for their crimes, Captain. Arrest them at once.
Captain, the Chancellor is lying to you. We can explain.
I find this hard to believe. I have orders from the Chancellor of the Empire. I cannot disobey. I am placing you all under arrest. Surrender, and you will be given a fair trial under Klingon law.
Kagran, stand down. On my honor, I will prove our innocence.
If you're innocent, you'll get the chance to prove it in your trial. My orders stand. I'm asking you one last time. Surrender peacefully. I won't ask again.
You're making a mistake here, Captain. Stand down.
Madness! I know this warrior. They fight with honor. There is no way they could commit such a cowardly attack. You may follow those orders if you wish, but I will not. Stand down, or you will face me in battle at their side.
Is this what you really want, Captain?
Enough. I refuse to listen to more Mokai lies. Captains, hear me now. You have your orders. Carry them out, or you'll be dealt with alongside the terrorists.
Very well. Red alert. Tactical. Fire to disable.
Disable them? I want to know what they're up to, and you can't interrogate a corpse.
We're actually going to be fighting the Alliance ships now. Boy, this is getting complicated.
We can always kill him once we know his plans, my lady.
This is getting real complicated
We'll try it
fast.
your way, Bartok. Let's hope it doesn't get us killed.
Target's shield has failed.
Captain Sean is a worthy ally, but I prefer him as an ally.
Target's shield has failed.
And I thought this would be easy. He said he fight well.
Yes, they fight like Klingons.
Target's shield has failed.
Soon you will join your brother in Gretar, woman.
Try earning your victory before you sing about it, fool.
Man, the Enterprise is tough, but I really want to take it out for some reason. That's like my goal, to take out the Enterprise. Hey, I did. I disabled.
Target's shield have failed.
What is that ship?
Core shields failing.
Wow, we disabled like all their big ships. That's pretty impressive.
Target's shields have failed.
We disabled all their like flagships.
This is no victory, traitors. Every warrior in the Klingon Empire will seek revenge for this. There will be no safe haven for you, no place to hide. You will all be hunted like animals, and you will not die as warriors. No, you will be taken alive and locked away for the rest of your days in a place that will make you beg for death. A mercy I will not allow.
You may suffer the same fate yourself, Chancellor. Now what?
He went to warp, and he took the weapon with him!
They will live to fight another day. Probably better than they deserve. But I will honor your choice to spare their lives. It won't be long before Jumpak declares us all enemies of the Empire. Even Martok. I will do what I can, but you will need to stay hidden for now. I will send word when it is safe to return.
Understood. Go with honor, Captain.
Your friend is wise. As of now, we're all living on the edge of a knife. The day to avenge Khitomer will come, but it is not this day. Come. A dead pa knows a few tricks when it comes to keeping a low profile.
Okay, lead the way. Boy, do we have a lot to talk about here. Interesting. Let's turn this in.
Strange, isn't it? Hours ago we were enemies, and now we must trust one another to survive. Our enemy is a madman with the power of an empire at his command. The path ahead will be challenging, but it is one we must follow. I hope you're ready. Consult with your crew and wait for Adet Pa's signal. We will make our next move soon.
Take the nanopulse. Accolade complete. Enemy of the Empire. Now I am an enemy. I am literally an enemy of the Empire. This is really weird. And let me tell you why this is weird. Because, so in this storyline, we are now rebels, basically. We are with House Mokai. We are with Ja'ula. We are an enemy of the Empire, as it states. Yet, in this game, I bet you I can still go to Kronos. I can still beam down. And I bet you Jimpak will still be there in the Great House and say nothing against me. Because if you're not in a mission, the open world stuff is separate. So, watch this. This is going to be really crazy. I'm an enemy of the Empire, remember that. But here I am at the Empire. Is it going to let me beam down? Probably. Yes. Now, am I going to be able to walk right up to Jimpak and shake hands with him? Yes. This is crazy. So I'm not so much an enemy of the Empire. We're all friends here. We're friends. We're friends. I'm in the Great Hall. We're not enemies. Even though I just played a mission that now sets me as an enemy, we're not enemies. Oh, and look who's here. It's Jimpak. He's not running away. He's not... I'm not looking for battle. He's right here. I'm right in front of him.
Talk to the battle masters to find out how you can best serve the Empire.
In fact, he still wants me to serve the Empire. Yeah, that takes you a little bit out of the storyline when they do that, because obviously the open world instances are totally separate from the missions. So in the mission storyline, I'm an enemy of the Empire, but in reality, no. I can come right here to Kronos, talk to Jimpak. He's right here. We're buddy-buddy. It's all good. What would make more sense is obviously when they continue the storyline and we have, you know, it gets resolved eventually and all that. And I imagine in the future when it's all out at once and you play through the storyline, it'll probably make more sense then and probably feel like you actually are an enemy of the Empire. But just after playing that mission, I'm obviously not, even though I am. So that's confusing. But anyway, let's talk about the mission itself. I thought it drug on a little long. A lot of parts to it, for sure. There was a lot of dialogue. I'm not too big on the dialogue. I know some people love dialogue and they love all that stuff. I'm not too big on dialogue stuff. I don't mind like having to do some and having the voice acting and then they give you some. But I think dialogue should be shorter and not so many layers to it. They need to get quick. They need to get right to the point and be done with it. because I like the action. I want to get to the combat part more, and or exploration. Like, I enjoyed the scanning thing. That was a lot of fun. The new scanning mechanic where I had to scan and then walk in a direction and scan again and walk in another direction and scan again. Exploring like that, those kind of mechanics are fun in the game. Dialogue to me, not so much. But we had all that. And we actually did have quite a bit of ground combat in this, especially toward the end. We have the Alachi attacking you at once. You have to avoid this mycelial wave coming at you, and you have to heal people. I healed 11 out of 15, so I missed quite a few. But I think I will replay it on my own and try to get all 15 and see what happens. Probably an accolade or something like that. But I will try. Now that I know that that's coming and what you have to do for that, I'll run to like the closest one and do that as fast as I can. But yeah, a lot of ground combat, and I enjoy the ground combat in this game. I really do, and I liked having more of that. So that was fun. And then the space combat was not bad either. We got to take out their flagships. I got to fight the Enterprise. That was a lot of fun. So that was all cool. But the actual story itself is a little convoluted, a little abrupt for me, a little fast, quick, kind of flipped upside down really quickly without any lead in. There was not a lot of transition. It just happened in one mission. Would have been nice if it had happened over the course of several missions, but just kind of abruptly happened. All of a sudden, a car turned on Ja'ula out of nowhere. All of a sudden, Gempok's the enemy, and we're on the side on the side of Ja'ula now, and maybe she's not a bad guy after all. Really, an abrupt turnaround. Abrupt, just absolutely abrupt. Can't say it any other way. Just so abrupt that I almost don't buy it, because it's just one of those things where a character turns a 180, you know, and we turn a 180, and Ja'ula turns a 180. All of a sudden, we're friends with her, you know, and all of a sudden, Gempok's the enemy. Just a 180, just like with no lead into it. Those kind of things are shocking and kind of take you out of the story a little bit, because it's changing so much, so fast, so quick, with really no explanation. Just boop, okay, we're gonna turn a different direction now. So that takes you out of it a little bit. But I guess that's what they had in mind for this storyline, for it to go, and I didn't see that coming, honestly. I thought we were just going to deal with Ja'ula, and we were going to take her out and take her prisoner or whatever and lock her away. But no, I guess she's going to live and survive, and probably, I don't know who's going to become the new Chancellor. Maybe Martok? I don't know. So, interesting times ahead. The question is, for Star Trek Online, are they going to replace Gempok here in the Great Hall? Because obviously you saw he's in the Great Hall here in this instance, in the Kronos homeworld, as part of the zone. This is the open zone. So after these storylines are over, do they replace him with the new guy? Because he's always been, you know, right there in the as part of this zone. So I don't know where they're headed with that and how they're going to evolve that. Because at the beginning of the storylines, if you're just playing the KDF faction or any faction, Gempok's the guy in charge, and he always was and is the guy in charge. So when you replay those missions or play it new, he's in charge for a short period of time, but then they change leadership. Whenever they change something like leadership, Chancellor or something in a game like this, it's weird, because if you replay those first set of missions, he has to be there for those missions, but then in the later missions he would have to be changed out and switched with somebody new to make sense with the later mission, the latest missions. So I don't know how they're going to balance that or do that in this game. It's going to be interesting to see how that works out. But they did manage to go from being at war with the Klingons at the first part of the missions to having an alliance with the Klingons in the second part of the missions. So somehow they managed to do that, so I guess they'll figure out the Gempok thing. Interesting anyway. yeah, this was a longer mission than I thought it would be. I didn't think it would take this long to play it, but it did. That's pretty much it. Really didn't see a lot of those twists and turns coming. But those are the 2 new featured episodes in A House Divided. I have now played The Center Cannot Hold. I have now played the Khitomer Discord. It's really going to change things up for the Klingons and for the Alliance. Is the Alliance still going to be an alliance after this? Or are we going back to being at war with the Klingons? You know, I don't know. Interesting. So I guess we'll just have to wait until Cryptic comes out with more featured episodes in this storyline. There's obviously going to be more. We can see that now. It's not concluded yet. So, as part of the Year of the Klingon, as they put it, I guess we'll be seeing more missions throughout the year. And I will definitely play them and see where this storyline continues and how it goes. I'm also curious where they're going to put these missions in the main storyline journal once they put them in here. You know, what part of the journal? I'm guessing they'll maybe put it under Julu's discovery. It has to be the last part of the missions in the mission journal. It would just have to be. It wouldn't make sense at the beginning part. So it would have to be at the end. Anyway, I have now played the 2 new featured episodes, so there you go. That's my thoughts and opinions on it and my playthrough of it. And the next video, it's time to do the TFO. Have the TFO called Best Served Cold, and I will play that one next. Let's take a quick look at the new weapon we have here, a Mek'leth. Can I not unholster it? There we go. Okay, so there they are. That looks pretty cool, actually. I like how they light up. Well, there you go. That's the weapon you can get for this reward. They look pretty darn cool. So if you're into melee, maybe you want to get that reward. Awesome. Okay, everyone. If you like this video, consider subscribing to my channel so you'll see more. And give this video a like if you liked it. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next one. Check out Twitter at Brent_Justice for updates. You can follow me there. Also, check out my Patreon page, patreon.com/Brent Justice. This helps support the channel and also allows me to publish more and more videos.